Shalom. My bad. Something got caught in my throat, but I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem and Habashai Bashem Rakagwadash. I also want to give a double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this word, and the brothers who teach down with sincerity. And also want to give a salutation to the elect scattered across the four corners of the earth. Right, check this out.
We are finna experience our first civil war ever. I know we all heard about it in school, but now we about to go through one too? Nah, fool. I can't be the only one looking at this shit like, bruh, how the fuck is this possible? Did you really think you would see a civil war in your lifetime? I'm not gonna lie, y'all. That's a lot of things I thought I wouldn't see in my lifetime. But it's happening. The Texas National Guards just pulled up in Illinois, y'all. Strapped up, boots on, backpack ready, locked and loaded. So you got the government saying, oh, it's just a deployment. But the people in Illinois is like, nah, no, it's not, fool. We didn't tell y'all to come your ass over here. Y'all just pulled up because Donald Trump said y'all could. This is an invasion. We don't want y'all over here. How the hell is this possible? You got military trucks pulling up. You got American soldiers on one side from another state. And then you got American soldiers from another state on another side. What? The Illinois governor is saying the same thing the California governor said. This is unconstitutional. This is not right, fool. You don't gotta take my word. Go look at the videos. You can see the tension. This shit crazy, fool. You had one video where the Chicago PD were getting treated like civilians. They were getting maced in the face. I just can't believe certain shit like this is happening on U.S. soil. We are finna experience.
Only CBS Sports can bring you big time during the heart of Saturday afternoons.
So America's second civil war just began. If you didn't hear. Greg Abbott, governor of Texas, and Trump both agreed.
All right. So these videos circulating saying America's first civil war just begun. Right, I don't know too much about it. I just started push play. But the true civil war hasn't started yet. But that's what they're getting everybody ready for. They've been doing it for months and months. It seems like their agenda for this year is to start up a civil war and then put the people against people and people against the government, Republicans against Democrats, and just everybody, woman against man and everybody. And right, and what's this going to lead to is civil war, all right? It says 2nd Edges 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands, and the sword is guns, or whatever you can use, but the modern day sword is a gun, right? For there shall be sedition among men, and invasion of one another. They shall not regard their kings, nor princes, and that's them rejecting the government. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to, and that's what the Trump is trying to do, set up checkpoints in the cities, because the National Guard's there to control the people. All right, that's why they're trying to control the people with the AI program and this new digital ID and originally the Charagma, the mark of the beast. All right, that's what they're doing. That's why you see all these things going on, because they're trying to all the governments collapsing, 4 governments collapsing. UK, Thailand, and Vietnam been forced to get digital IDs. So once they get the digital ID, everybody get that, then we can just get to the MOTB, the Charagma, the mark of the beast. So these most likely are psyops from the government to create civil war, all right, between the people, so they can usher in the Sedition Act, which is I'll do a video and go more into it. But to bring in martial law so they can shut the people down. So that's what they're trying to do. And this is what's going to happen in civil war, which is in the scriptures. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with sword and spoil their goods because the lack of bread for great tribulations. So meaning there'll be no food, so people will be searching for food. That's why all the warehouses, all the farms pretty much are closing down. See, 30 countries stopped sending goods here. The terrorists jacked everything. See, these people about to get so jacked up because they don't pay attention to what's going on. So as all the pieces fall into play, this is what's going on right now.
To send hundreds of National Guardsmen from Texas into Illinois because Illinois isn't doing too great. And Trump and Abbott completely disregarded Illinois' governor, J.B. Pritzker, his wishes, saying, I don't want this. I don't need it. I am a state. I can govern myself. That's how it's supposed to be. And the federal government is supposed to be a mediator when they can't. The federal government has a huge hand. And right now that hand is reaching across state lines and quite literally picking up troops and weapons and setting them in another state just to see what happens. There's no high crime rate in Illinois, specifically Chicago, more than there ever has been. As a matter of fact, they're at like a 5-year low. Coincidentally, so is D.C. They're at a 30-year low, yet troops were still deployed. The same thing's about to happen in Portland, Oregon. But the thing about Portland, Oregon is they have slightly different laws up there because states have different laws. That's why we are here. We're a united states, but with different beliefs and laws. And when we can't agree, the federal government is supposed to mediate, not take over and dictate. But in Oregon, what's going to happen, I guarantee, is they're not going to pull troops outside of that state to deploy into that state. It's going to be Oregon National Guardsmen that are overseas getting pulled back home. And they will be the ones deployed in that state. And again, this is the federal government just reaching, picking, poking, just to see what happens, just to see what they can get away with. This civil war is going to escalate within the next week and a half. I guarantee it. And you had no fucking clue until just now. So America...
Sunday morning, kids...
So America's second civil war just began. If you didn't hear, Greg Abbott...